Hey, kind of the rest of the schedule. Here's what's going on. All right, guys, I got some good news and I got some bad news today. Good news is it's going to be an easy session. Bad news is it's going to be an easy session. So that's that okay with you guys? Really easy session. I'm going to go through defense. I think defense is crucial. I'm going to start out how to get out of the legs. All right, we really used to struggle on how to get out of the legs when we're down. All right, so I'm going to go through a couple of those things, and then I want to spend the majority of time on defense. I'm convinced, you don't need to know a lot to be a good wrestler. I'm convinced you only need to know 4 things. Number 1, you got to have a go-to shot. If I'm wrestling Kale, and Kale takes, or I'm wrestling Kale, and he's winning 3-2, there's 20 seconds left. Kale's not going to hit a shot. All right? Our go-to shot's a head inside single. We did that. I love that shot. So you got to have a go-to shot. Second thing you got to be able to do is you got to be able to ride somebody. Or you don't have to turn somebody, but if I take Kale down, I got 30 seconds left, I got to be able to ride. We do all of our offense on a cross wrist. If I could have one ride with 20 seconds left, if I could have one ride with 20 seconds left, this would be it right here. He cannot do one thing to me until he breaks that cross wrist. So you got to be able to ride somebody. Number 3, got to be able to get away. Everything comes off stand-up. Stand-up's the toughest technique to get. Why? Because you got to get on your back. All right? But you got to be able to get away. Everything comes off stand-up. Switch, Grammy, front sit, everything comes off the stand-up. So you got to be able to get away. And I'm also convinced the last thing you have to do is when a guy gets your leg, you got to be able to stop him from getting that right there. Defense. You get those 4 down, you can be really tough. Does that make sense? So, all right, here's the rest of the schedule for the week. Tonight, I'm doing defense today. Tonight is our last night of live wrestling. If you guys brought singlets, bring them out tonight. If not, no big deal. All right, we want to try to crank it up this much more. We want to go to war tonight. Last night of live wrestling is tonight. Tomorrow morning, all right, we're going to go from about 9:15 to about 10:45. All right, 10:30, 10:45. We got to get through a front headlock. So we're going to do that tomorrow morning. And as soon as we get done with that session tomorrow morning at like 10:45, instantly, you guys start getting things packed up. If you've got vans and buses here, start taking out your stuff. Just leave what you're going to go home in, all right, and what you're going to do when you shower, towels and toiletries. As soon as my wife, not my wife, but the girls, I need all that cleaned up tomorrow morning after that first session. Because at 9 o'clock, they're going to start 9:15, they're going to start bringing clothing in. As soon as I walked in, someone said, hey, when can we buy clothing? Tomorrow, guys, is between that first and second session and after the session, I'll have everything plus the kitchen sink over there. Also, coaches, you guys all sign up for your t-shirts? You guys all sign up for your t-shirts? You put your coaches, you put your sizes down as well? Yeah. All right. The shirts you guys get is a white shirt. No one's got it on. He's got last year's shirt on. All right. It says Jeff Jordan State Champ Camp, and on the back it says no, it didn't wait for a ship to come and build one. Those are the shirts. I don't know if we got one up over there. I don't think we do. Those are the shirts I give you guys. All right. Hey, that last session tomorrow, we're going to start at 12. You guys know that. All right. So tomorrow morning, 9:15 to about 10:45, we're going to hurry up, start packing up. Also, grab a sandwich. One thing we're going to have tomorrow is a sandwich. You got to grab you a sandwich or two. And at 12 o'clock, we go from 12 to 1 on technique, and then from 1 to 1:30, we do that last hard drill. Does that make sense? Any questions, guys, from here on out on anything? Nothing? Good, good. Hey, we're going to do a quick wall real quick. Cam. Hey, we're going to go through this today, guys. Hey, guys, I try to keep defense really simple. All right, this is just basic baseline defense. Oh, I've got a funny one for you. I never talked to Tom Ryan. You guys all know who Tom Ryan is? He's the head coach at Ohio State. Never talked to the guy. Maybe once a year I talk to him. And once I sent my boys to college, I stayed out of the wrestling. I said, hey, I did my job in high school. Now it's your college coach's job. Sometimes I wish that I got more involved with my kids in college wrestling. But I never talked to Tom Ryan. All right, never. Once a year, he'll send me a text. Merry Christmas, Brother Jordan. I love you. I love your kids. Hope you and Miss Amy have a great Christmas. Love you. Tom Ryan. Hey, love you too. Merry Christmas to you. Only time we ever talked. But all of a sudden, guys, my last year of coaching was 3 years ago here at Graham. And then I turned it over to Coach McIntosh. Next thing I know, guys, between Christmas and New Year's, my phone rings at the office. I look down, I see Ohio State Athletics, Tom Ryan. It's like, oh no, Mickey got hurt. I pick up the phone. Coach, is Mickey okay? is he hurt? He goes, he's fine, coach. I love him. I go, oh, Bo was the assistant coach, so I'm gonna go. Bo was always had very, very bad luck with his foot. And all of a sudden he goes, Bo hurt? No, coach. He starts laughing. I love him too. He's doing great for him. I go, oh, why'd you call? I had no idea why he called. And he asked me a really dumb question, I thought. He goes, I want to know what you're working with on your high school team. I thought that was a weird phone call. College coach calling Jeff Jordan, asked me what I'm working with my high school team on. I go, you talking technique, coach? He said, yes, exactly what I'm talking. What are you working with right now with your high school team? I said, honestly, coach, I'm working on 3 things. I said, number 1, I'm working on the guy that's a head inside single, and the guy gets a closed wizard. He's a shin wizard. How to score from that. I said, number 2, what I'm working on is how to get off the bottom and get out of the legs. I said, but the 3rd thing I'm working on, more importantly, I spent more time on this in my last 5 years than anything else, is I'm working on defense. He starts laughing at me. Now, you think that's funny, coach? He goes, no, coach, that's exactly the 3 things I'm working with my college guys on right now. He goes, thanks a lot, coach. I love you. I love your kids. We'll see you. See you, coach. I just thought that was a weird phone call. All right? But guys, I'm telling you, the last 5 years of my coaching here at Graham, we spent a lot of time on defense. And guys, Dave Schultz made defense really easy for me. He said, we're going to keep it real simple, Jeff. Why? I'm a simple guy. He said, I don't care if a guy hits a head inside single. I don't care if a guy hits a head outside single. Or I don't care if a guy hits a double leg. We are going to do the exact same thing every time. Does that make sense? We're going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to start out with how you get out of the legs, and I want to spend the majority of time on defense. Any questions? Beaver Creek, what's your name? Cameron. Can you warm the guys up? Follow Mr. Beaver Creek.